So for those in the healthcare field who also need eye protection, if you can get a hold of the typical surgical mask that has a face shield attached to it, you can do the same thing. We can cut out and fill the inner portion of that mask with the filter material and aligning that properly. That will give you some additional protection. Now, I'm showing this for my colleagues that either need to preserve the use of their N95s, where we can actually wear the N95 and then place the additional surgical mask with the additional material over the N95, whether with a face shield or without a face shield, wearing goggles or eye protection. And once again, you know, we're trying to protect our colleagues, we're trying to keep everybody safe, and if this is what we have to do, this is what we'll do. But in the interim, until we're getting adequate number of respirators and proper filtration masks, this is something we can do to potentially extend the life of the mask for us, and also create additional layer of protection for those that are in the public that are at high risk, that absolutely have to go out, but you know, are afraid to have any additional exposure. Now, all of the masks are great and it's all a great idea, but it has to be used in the context of hand washing and social distancing. So before you prepare any of these masks and do whatever you're going to do, wash your hands thoroughly, which we've already done, with soap and water for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Use a hand sanitizer. And when you're putting the mask on, especially people that are lay people that are using it to protect themselves when they go outside, it has to form fit tightly to the face, and you must actually carefully tie those strings around around the back of your head, above your ear and below your ear. And the key thing is to never touch the front of that mask. So no matter what is happening, if the mask gets wet, it has to be discarded, or you want to absolutely avoid touching the front of that mask and then touching your face, which is one of the reasons why we don't recommend using a mask, is because we're concerned that by fiddling with it and touching it, we could potentially be spreading viral particles from the front of the mask into your face. So remember, the only portal of entry are your eyes, your two nostrils, and your mouth. So this will give you some ideas of how you can protect yourself and give yourself some extra filtration. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at drkerner@markkernermd.com. If you have any questions or concerns, once again, this is not to be construed as medical advice, but I'm out here looking out for you all, and hopefully this is something that will actually help give you just a added layer of protection, but you must still pretend that everybody you come in contact with is a potential carrier, which means 6 to 8 feet of distancing from anybody, and aggressive hand washing and use of hand sanitizers whenever you're out in public. Thank you, and feel free to contact us if you have any questions or concerns. Thanks.